What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Wrestleboyz, boys. We have I guess a Wrestlemania preview episode. We got my guys Blake and Ty here, man. Go ahead and reintroduce yourselves. It's been a while since we've been on here, man.
Well, hey guys, I am Blake the Snake Williams, and I'm happy to be here for WrestleMania season.
I'm Ty, not a fan of Jey Uso.
He's saying no yeet. Anyways, of course with WrestleMania being 2 days away from when y'all are gonna see this, we just wanna hop on here real quick and run through our predictions. We're gonna I'm gonna name every single match on the card, and I guess we're gonna do like a real quick 3, 2, 1 who you got winning, and we'll just dive into a minute and a half conversation about each match if we disagree or whatever. Y'all cool with that?
All right.
All right.
Do it.
Opening up WrestleMania 42, night one, Saturday, first hours on ESPN. We're not getting paid for this promo. They need to start paying us though. We got Speed, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory versus the Usos and LA Knight. So on three, we're gonna go ahead and say who we got winning. 1, 2, 3. Speed Vision. All right, Speed Vision.
Yeah.
You know, it's. I think this is just another example of them bringing in a celebrity. The celebrity fan, he's going over.
Jimmy
Hey.
eating the pin.
And that sucks. Ty, you got something you staring into the soul.
That make you feel good about yourself? Throwing Big Jimbo down like that? LA Knight botching every week, but Jimbo the problem, huh?
Jimbo-
Y'all get out my
Hey,
face.
I don't ride it. I don't ride it. If it was up to me, LA Knight would be eating the pin. But
Y'all glazing that 50-year-old Rock wannabe, bro.
do y'all think Speed getting the pin?
I think that if he does get the pin, it's going to be like Logan going to hit somebody and accidentally hitting Speed with the brass knucks and landing on probably Jimmy.
Ah, okay.
Is Speed still cursed?
He is.
Ooh.
He is still cursed.
Yeah, I don't know if they can win, bro. I don't know
Well,
if they
shoot,
can
you know
win.
what? I low-key think him being cursed would literally be the reason why he gets knocked out and falls into a pin now. I think that could be a reason why that happens. Like, you got knocked, yeah, you won, but you got put to sleep by your own teammate.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm committing. Let's go. Speed Vision.
Speed Vision for the win. Speed Vision for the win.
Speed Vision for the win.
But I won't be mad if, Jay hit a little Uso splash on Speed and take his Twitch account and we yeeting on Twitch every next match. So we got Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre unsanctioned. 1, 2, 3, Fatu.
Jacob Fatu.
I originally had McIntyre, and me and Ty got into a conversation before this. I'm tit for tat on this. I'm fine with either of them winning, honestly. I'm a big McIntyre fan. However, T here has informed me that Highlander will be filming right after this,
That's right.
and McIntyre will be filming with them. So probably will be going and doing that. But if it was up to me, McIntyre would win. But I think I'm also taking Fatu on this one.
Yeah. Same, kind of for the same reason. Drew McIntyre is going to be gone, assuming for a little bit. And you probably cannot just have Fatu to show up on the next SmackDown after a loss like that. So,
Yeah.
I do think overall Fatu is your better choice simply because if Drew's going to leave, you've already, I don't want to say this because it hurts, you've already kind of buried him slightly with the whole Cody situation. Fatu needs it more. And I think if you have Drew written off for, let's say, 3 months, maybe even 2, you could kind of have him have a hot comeback against somebody that would kind of, you kind of forget about what happened a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit.
Right. Question: do we think we finally see some revelation for who attacked Jacob a few months ago? No.
I don't think they're ever going to pay it off, Q1. If that answers your question, I think knowing WWE, they're going to hope we forget and never pay it off.
Right, and that's stupid.
Well, they have won because I forgot that happened, and I thought McIntyre already come out as he attacked her. So
would have been better. It would have been better if it was Randy, and it turned out to be his whole hunt for 15. But we're not the riders. We're not in charge.
It's
Um,
probably Pat McAfee.
give me Jelly Roll for 500. Um, we got the Women's World Championship match: Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv Morgan. One, two, three.
Liv
Livermore.
Vaquer.
Morgan.
I went Vaquer. I went Vaquer, and I low key think last time we talked, I might have said Liv, but I think I'm gonna lean Vaquer just because I think this is her big moment, you know. And I guess Liv hasn't had her big WrestleMania moment either, unless I'm forgetting something. But I guess I'm rooting for a Judgment Day something with a Judgment Day in this match, you know. So
That could be cool. That the only reason I would want, I ain't gonna say the only reason I like Stephanie, but if she was to win, I would want it to be because Judgment Day cost Liv Morgan the title,
right,
and then they break up on Monday After Raw. Excuse me, Raw after WrestleMania.
yeah,
So
I'm hoping for a building for a women's match at SummerSlam where Raquel wins.
mm-hmm.
if they're not gonna do it at Mania, they need to do it at SummerSlam.
Well, I just think if you have Liv turn, or excuse me, Judgment Day turn on Liv that early, you can't really tell a story where somebody gets the title in between then and then, unless you use the Money in the Bank, which is a waste of a Money in the Bank. You know, like Stephanie Vaquer is a great champion, but
Mm-hmm.
also it's like we live in an age where champion reigns last entirely too long. We
Yeah,
need to start accepting the fact that not everybody can hold on to the belt for a year. It
for
just
sure.
can't. Not with the talent pool that they have. It can't happen.
Right. Yeah. I'm thinking too. You get. I think what y'all was saying gave me an idea. Like, say Liv wins the title, but I don't know how they would stretch this to SummerSlam, and then that's when Raquel turns on her because Raquel was going for the title with Vaquer before Liv even won the Rumble, or maybe right after Liv won the Rumble. And I don't remember if it was like a Finn Balor, Damian Priest situation where Liv kind of cost her the match, but she didn't cost her the match. But I think Raquel should be kind of trying to go for the title for herself rather than just be Liv's sidekick.
Tell me I'm wrong, but did or did not Liv eliminate Raquel from the Royal Rumble?
She
She
did
did.
push her out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. That's right. That's right. So hopefully we got
Um.
something to do.
Well, to my point, I also just randomly got to throw this out, or to my point of like they need to switch the title a little bit more. Crazy stat, but John Cena's retirement tour title reign was longer than 11 of his title reigns in total. So just so you know that, like back then, they were changing the title a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
The goat changed titles 11. He had 11 more title reigns longer than like what 150 something days. Not very long.
Well, shoot, you think about Cena. Cena probably won the title what 3, 4 times in '09 with Randy
Well, him
Orton.
and Randy tossed it
Yeah,
back and forth. Yeah,
I
him and
think.
Edge. Him and
Yeah,
Edge did for real.
I
Yeah.
think him and Randy. I think him and Randy went back and forth 3 times, 4 times losing the title, and then Cena lost the title at TLC to Sheamus, and then won it back at Elimination Chamber, and lost it that same night, and then won it back at Mania.
Do, do, do,
Cena
do.
wins low. I was having the time of my life watching that joint. I was having the time of my life watching Cena win every championship. Um,
Yeah.
Next match we got the women's intercontinental championship match. We had AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch.
Snooze
One,
fest.
two, three. Becky Lynch.
Becky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Becky. Yeah. Don't think we gotta talk too much about this. AJ Lee doesn't want to be here. I'm sorry to break it to y'all. She don't want to be here.
She don't. She wants to go home so bad.
She does.
Good to see her. I'm glad. I mean, it needed to happen at some point, but Becky's here for the long run. Well,
She
excuse me. She's here for a few more months because she said that she wanted to get back home to her kid. But it just doesn't make sense for AJ Lee to beat Becky 3 times in a row. I mean, it's just simple put as that.
Right.
And I know Becky will be there probably more often than AJ will.
Right.
AJ also just has more passions. I think. I don't think she's just like Punk. is seen going to NXT events and stuff like that. You don't see AJ doing that. I don't think she's as passionate about the game.
Mm-mm.
I think she is not necessarily there to collect a paycheck, but likes the game, doesn't love it.
Yeah,
It's a side gig.
yeah, for sure.
Well, like I mean, you could almost compare it to Roman. Like they show up when the time calls. Otherwise, they're not really gonna be there. I think Roman's slowly realizing Hollywood's harder than he thought, and he probably will be there a lot more.
Yeah.
But and that's fine. I love Roman Reigns. I just also struggle finding out what do you do with that character in the long run. Like, it is very rare that we can say for a guy we've already seen him peak. But I genuinely believe Roman Reigns will go down in history, and maybe even Cody will go down in history as we have seen these guys peak. Because I think WrestleMania 39 and 40 as a pairing are those guys' collective peak, and it will be so difficult to overtake that.
Yeah, you can't reach those. You can't reach those heights again. Definitely with Roman. There's
What is
no
and
heights you can reach.
I'm genuinely asking out of sheer curiosity, what has Roman done that comes even remotely close to that? Because yeah, the triple threat was cool. It was a great match. It is nowhere near the heights of Roman Reigns from 39 to 40.
Right.
It's just, and again, that's not me saying it like it's some easy thing to do. It's not by any stretch of the imagination. It's just, yeah, I don't really know what do you do with a character like that if he's not part time. If the tribal chief isn't there for only the big events, how do you write for him every month? Because he
Yeah.
can't really lose all that much.
It's kind of like Undertaker. It kind of like how Undertaker got to a point where you really only got to see him at WrestleMania.
Fair enough. I mean, like that starts what 27. Like
Yeah.
I mean, 2010 is pretty much his last full time in ring year.
Yeah.
I think 26 because after the 26 match, the same night he returned is the same night Triple H returned,
Hmm.
and that's when he challenged him to Mania. I think.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
after that, he was barely around. Really only around for Mania season.
So 2009 would have been his last
Well,
full in ring
I'm
year.
about to say because I know after 27, Triple H beat him so bad that when
He
he
never came
returned, he,
back.
yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, so it's very rare you see a guy that you just go, yeah, we've already seen his peak.
Yeah.
Like maybe, I mean, the closest that could come to. Well, I mean, we say that, but then you have, which I mean, yeah, I guess you can't really compare it. But like Hulk Hogan, I'm sure people said that guy was at his peak when he main evented technically 9 WrestleManias if you count WrestleMania 9.
Yeah.
So it's like I bet people were like, "Oh, he's never going to peak after this," and then bam, he peaks a second time. So it's like, yeah, I could see that, but also he did that off of a heel turn, and we've already
Yeah.
seen Roman do
Roman.
his heel turn.
Yeah. Roman's heel turn was his peak.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's very kind of a little sad in a way because he can always do good stuff, but it's also like you can never reach the height that we've seen you.
I think the thing with Roman, um, and I know we're getting off the WrestleMania card, but I think the thing with Roman is like the stories that they were building, kinda to me in the latter half of that Bloodline run, they didn't fulfill them. Like if you go back and look at how Solo was being portrayed around the Bloodline Civil War, and you had this segment where Roman um, Fate giving the Ulafala to Jay, and then Solo picks up the Ulafala and is like staring at it. Like, okay, at that moment, you thought, okay, bet Roman versus Solo is going to be a big match eventually. And what we ended up getting wasn't at all what you thought it would be. You know? We never saw Roman versus Seth because, of course, Seth's injury. Roman versus Punk, we're gonna talk about it later, is not fulfilling what it was supposed to fulfill. I think the thing of Roman is they're just fumbling all of their stories with outside of the bloodline. They're fumbling them.
I agree with that, but I also got to say I think the Solo thing was paid off. It just nobody liked it.
Mm-hmm.
The Netflix had the right. He lost. Like that was it.
Yeah.
I don't think like he lost his match. He lost his chance. Like that was kind of his push in an instance.
Right.
The part I do disagree about is I think that is also what makes WrestleMania 40 is how it is the culmination of almost every single story.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give you a great example. As you say, well, we haven't seen Seth and Roman. I think the very important reasons for that, at least the reason we haven't seen it so like close to that Mania, is you kind of get your climax there. Years of Roman always hating Seth and never getting that moment, and on the grandest stage of them all, finally having his moment to hit Seth, and he takes it. The
Yeah.
crowd doesn't pop as high as you remember, and they definitely should have.
Mm-hmm.
But that's neither here nor there. It is a great moment.
Yeah.
And also, I think we've talked about this before, but let's just say it again. Seth should be the one that Roman retires with. Like if that's going to be if that's going to be their last match, it should be Seth and Roman at Mania.
Yeah.
And Seth should win. And Roman should go down in history as Seth always having his number. I'm sorry. I think that's the story. I think because Roman's already reached heights that Seth unfortunately probably will never reach.
Can't reach. Yep.
So it's like you might as well give Seth that. The fact that he just never could beat Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Not clean.
You let Taker do it, and then Saudi Arabia. Anyway, what's the Mania card? Let's get back on that.
Blake, you have something you want to say real quick for you?
No, that's it. No, good. Let's roll.
All right. We got the women's tag team fatal 4-way. I forgot what Nia Jax and Last Legend team name is, but Nia Jax and Last Legend versus Charlotte and Alexa versus Bailey and Lyra versus the Bella Twins.
And the Irresistible Force or
Yeah,
Unstoppable?
the Irresistible something.
Force.
Yeah. The thing I got just got their names. So
okay, wait. I got a question before we do the 1, 2, 3. Are the Bellas in this hypothetical scenario completely healthy?
Yes.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think they've.
Okay.
I haven't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I haven't. I didn't watch Raw. I didn't watch the full Raw.
All right, well, we can do the countdown.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1. Lyra Bailey. Lyra and Bailey.
So we all three got different ones, huh?
Who you got?
We all know Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. I have the Irresistible Force. Because I want Lyra to win and Bailey, but I felt like nobody else was on the train with me, so I'm glad that you came to the side, Q1. But I don't think the Bellas are going to win. I think them teaming up at Mania was probably a dream come true, or I don't know if they have already or not. At least not for a tag team champion run, which would be cool.
For a championship match, probably.
If the Bellas win, it would be a short and sweet 1 to 2 month reign. Really and truly, this is like a coin toss for me. I will say I am very happy that the women's tag team division has been going really good, as we've talked about in other videos. But this could really just be a coin toss. I'm just happy to see them go.
Go ahead, Q1.
I got Bailey and Lyra. Mainly because of I would say the way they're being presented and the way they're being booked over the last couple of weeks. A couple of weeks back, I think Bailey and Lyra won a match, and they hopped on a promo and said how they've been carrying the tag division, which is not true by no stretch. But I think the fact that they gave them a space to say that means something. And I want to say Bailey just got a win over, was it Nia or Lash a couple weeks ago, where Lyra had to use their feet to kind of help the cover. You know, so they're doing a bunch. I think they're gonna win the match. Go ahead, Ty.
Okay. I'm just gonna be honest. Mine's very much just for the history books. So I think when you have a match like this where respectfully nobody cares, you can kind of just pick. You can kind of just go.
I think they're gonna win.
And I just think it's for the history books. I think WWE wants to be able to at some point look back and go, the Bella Twins have held it. My vote is strictly off of that. When you have a match nobody really cares about, let's be fair, it's the piss break match this year. There's always a match every year. It's that one this year. And yeah, no, I think that they are kind of feeling the same way I am, which is just like, hey,
That's fair.
historically we can say the Bell Twins have won it.
Right. I think this one along with the other multi-competitor match are kind of just the toss-ups, really, because
that one's a toss-up for the opposite reason, though. It's kind of like a good, you could pick it, and everybody kind of loves who you pick, whereas this one, everybody's like, oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Next up, we got Seth Rollins versus Gunther. 3, 2, 1.
Gunther!
Yeah. Man, you tap John Cena out, you shouldn't lose for a good minute.
Double points if El Grande Americano 2 introduces him.
They need to end this mess and bring Lil Whip back with Gunther.
Hey, I'm sorry, brother. You ain't watching AAA, dude. He is killing it.
I saw it. No, I saw the little brawl and the little when he called him out. I saw that.
Blake, dude, recover the camera.
Goodness gracious, we got to.
Blake, no way you chopped it that hard.
We're gonna have to chop this real quick. He chopped the camera.
Yeah, he chopped the camera, dude. Chopped it where nothing works.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to chop this video once he comes back.
The camera was fine. I thought y'all had picked up on it, but y'all just kept talking. I'm like,
bruh.
I was like, all right, that's cool.
What was he saying? Yeah, I think, man, if you tap out John Cena, bro, you shouldn't be losing no time soon.
Shouldn't be tapping out.
Yeah.
Has anybody here seen the video of the guy explaining? It's an Adam Blumpia video, no free promo. He owes his money now, but the guy Tempest is telling the story of this guy losing it after he got to jail, and he goes like he's got this guy in his hands about to hit him, and he goes, "I'm ready to lose it all, man. Give it up. John Cena tapped out last night. I have nothing left." And I still think that sums up perfectly how I feel.
Yeah.
I ain't been right since that day.
It ain't been the same.
The grass has been a little grayer.
Mm.
The sky not quite as blue as it used to be. All of a sudden, never give up feels like give up when you feel like it.
Facts. Like, oh, you fought.
When
you
feel like you can't fight no more and you've had enough, just
give up. Yeah, what was the message there, John? Respectfully, since you're such a philosopher now.
Facts.
Yeah, what was your reasoning there?
And he gonna smile with it while he doing like that. It makes him feel better.
My bro wants to be Socrates so bad, but can't figure out what his last match is supposed to look like. Come on, John.
See, now that's your perspective. What I thought was being in the chokehold. It's like, look, that's life. You got.
So then I would ask John, are you saying I should give up when life puts me in a chokehold?
Like you fought hard enough.
Yeah, are you suggesting I end it all, John, whenever I get put in a chokehold?
See, that's why I don't want to know it all. I want it to be a learning opportunity, so I'm always learning something new.
See, this is why they better be glad I never interviewed John Cena, because every time I'd be like, hold that thought, because you make no sense right now.
Like, bro, John, you got to keep it straight with me, brother.
John, talk to me like we two Southerners, and I'm dumb as dirt.
Dog. I mean, dude.
Get me locked in.
The thing about John, this never give up thing that he's been running. He talked about how there are kids whose moms have cancer. And he says, yeah, I told my mom, John Cena said, never give up. Bro, once the kid tells you that, you can never tap out.
No.
Never.
No. But we should have saw this coming after he lost Austin Theory in front of the Make-A-Wish kids.
And then got squashed by Brock against more kids.
Oh, my God. Dude, he loves losing in front of children. What is his gig?
He loves it.
Give up in front of kids.
Give up in front of kids? Top of John Cena's bucket list.
Oh my gosh. He got
Wait,
squashed in front of
is the
Jay.
kid watching?
Yeah, if he was answering that question about why he doesn't have children, if he was going to answer it honestly, he'd probably go, "You ever seen the disappointment on the Make a Wish's kid's face after you lose a match? That ain't
I
easy,
already,
brother."
I already got to do it at work.
Oh my gosh.
All right, guy, we're gonna go to the next match, man. Gunther's winning. Interference from
Um.
Braun Breaker.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, definitely. We got night one main event. We got Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. 1, 2, 3.
Jelly
Randy
roll.
Orton. Jelly roll. Nah, buddy. Pat McAfee's putting Jelly Roll through a table.
I
And then
could
he's
tell
gonna
you how. I could tell you how Jelly Roll's gonna win.
a punt kick in stereo. Jelly Roll and Cody getting punt at the same time.
Getting invited to the event was the win.
Guys, I don't think anybody realizes here that Pat McAfee is probably getting a big entrance. And it may even be with Randy, but the fact that Pat
Mhm.
McAfee is getting an entrance is probably going to be worth more money than half of the rosters being paid right now is genuine insanity.
Mhm.
Pat McAfee.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. He kind of killed Punk. Like
Yeah, he cooked that. He cooked him.
Punk. You know what? Punk may have should have retired from the mic after he left all them years ago. Because dude, when he came back, he's just been getting pummeled.
Yeah.
Poor guy, dude. I mean, when Pat McAfee shreds you on the mic, you've had a bad day at the
It's
office.
over with. It's over with.
God.
Pat McAfee isn't getting told no enough.
Hey, Jelly Roll's not winning. It's Randy Orton. Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree,
Randy.
guys.
Yeah,
It's Randy.
Randy gotta take him on the win. It sucks that Jelly Roll. Oh no, it does suck that Jelly Roll's involved. It sucks that Pat McAfee's involved running this thing, but give Randy the win. He needs 15. That's cool.
Hope everybody knows Pat McAfee's also holding that belt after Randy wins it.
Jeez.
On the grandest stage of them all, on the main event, Pat McAfee will be holding the belt.
You would think that Cody would have some ring IQ and think about last year when he decided to crossroads Travis Scott and lost his championship. He would just decide to just don't even worry about Pat. If Pat touches me, I retain the title. No, I'm gonna crossroads probably crossroads Pat McAfee and then turn around into an RKO and lose for the
That's
second straight
right.
year. But
I don't know if anybody remembers this AEW segment, but Cody Rhodes needs to bring Arn Anderson out there for backup and give him one of these.
dog, man,
I mean, Jelly Roll can't hold firearms, so
yeah, Jelly Roll is gonna. Oh my gosh, Jelly Roll's gonna be. He's gonna be involved in that match too.
give him one thing. He's a good speaker,
Yeah, but it's also like here's
not a
the
good promo.
thing. No, getting on Mania is such an honor already
Yeah.
that when you get placed in a main event, here's the thing as well. We keep saying like we keep bringing up Travis Scott. Did we not learn with Lawrence Taylor? I mean, guys, it's been 30 damn years. Did you not learn? One of the worst performing manias ever, by the way.
Mm.
And you know what's going to be right up there next to it? This one. Another statistical fact for you guys. 39, Wrestlemania 39. What do you think the average attendance was for each night? Adding both nights together, what was the average attendance?
89,000.
A
Oh, for
little
both
lower,
nights,
but you close.
81.
It's 80,000, not 80,000 people, right? Both nights, there was guaranteed about 80,000. I think 80,000, almost 81,000, and then 81,000 the next night.
Mm.
So
You
it's
know
about
what's
80,000.
you know what's crazy about that? That's like the city of Statesboro's population.
Yep. You know what's crazier? What do you think the average ticket sales this year is?
ain't like, didn't like half of that?
It's like 40.
Yeah, 40,000.
Try lower.
Ooh.
It's 22,000.
Really?
80,000 versus 20,000. And you know what? Ari, clap it up for our homeboy. He know what he doing. Stay your ass over in the UFC. Jesus, and he ruining that too. God, dude.
Give the
$20,000.
keys to Hunter. Give the keys to Hemsley.
20,000 for WrestleMania is crazy. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's sad.
And the thing is, bro, the stories, bro,
I lied. It is 40. I lied.
40? Okay.
I slipped.
But
But
still,
that's still half.
That's still half. Yeah, that's still half. And the thing is, the matches, the main event matches, the two marquee matches, sell themselves. Just let them go out there and do what they're supposed to do.
Well, they had CM Punk and Roman go out there and French kiss this past Monday, so I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon.
Gosh.
And then Cody in a feud about Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, we're talking about Pat McAfee more than anybody.
Facts.
A match we've wanted since Cody came back, and Pat McAfee's our guy.
And I mean, dude, they turned Randy Hill, cool, bet. They got him on the phone with somebody. We're guessing who's it gonna be. Is it gonna be Ric Flair? Is it gonna be Cowboy Bob Orton? Is it gonna be this guy, that guy? It turned out to be Pat McAfee. That's a
Should have been
letdown.
Kevin Owens.
could have made a list of people I would have rather had than Pat McAfee.
It's such a
Hell,
letdown.
bring back Shane O'Mac.
Somebody let him in his quads. Let him bust his quads again in the main event of WrestleMania.
Oh my God! No! Double main event for night 2. Randy, Cody, Shane versus the squads.
Hey, we can guess the winner for that too. I got the quads.
Dude, he's getting the quads are getting a huge pop. You have no idea.
They ain't lost the match.
They're getting a huge pop twice because they're gonna pop and then the crowd's gonna pop for them. Yeah.
But yeah, bro, like it's ridiculous.
What?
I asked y'all this last time we hopped on here. Was adding Pat McAfee a way of trying to get Cody cheered or what? What was besides TKO interference? What could have been the plan for that?
I'm gonna be honest. I never get offended by anything like this, dude. I think it's sacrilegious. I'm not gonna lie. Like after I've been watching after watching so many manias back, it's honestly like the only word I could use to describe it is disrespectful. Like, just to run through some matches I've seen so far: Michaels Taker, Hulk Hogan versus The Rock, which is such a banger.
Yeah.
You know what? Slick shout out Daniel Bryan versus Kofi, which is another one. All these great matches that are built specifically for a setting that calls for it.
Yeah.
It feels like an outsider coming in, and it's the same feeling you get when somebody looks at you and goes, "Don't you know that shit is fake?" It's the same feeling. It's like as somebody coming into your sport telling you how you should feel about something you dislike. Oh, you missed the Attitude Era? Go watch it on Netflix, Pat. Nobody's stopping you. It's not as good as you remember. A lot of it's cringy. But anyways, that's a personal opinion. Imagine if Michael Jordan walked out onto a basketball court today and went, "Man, these are some talented guys, but ain't none of them can compete with us." He would, as competitive as Michael Jordan is, would never disrespect the NBA like that. Ever. It's like because he understands you're not spitting on the people, you're spitting on the sport and the company as a whole at that point. Like it's just ultimately a disrespect, and that's what's happened. And again, that's why ticket sales are the way they are. And hopefully they learn a very important lesson from this. They're not gonna, but hopefully they do.
Nope.
25% off ticket sales, guys. 25%
You
off.
can thank your Ram trucks for that.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I walked outside and checked my truck, and window was busted, but nothing was took out. But there were randomly 2 WrestleMania tickets there.
Nah. I had 2 tickets. Dude bust in. He left me 4 more.
I couldn't afford to go to WrestleMania even if they gave me the tickets.
For
Dude, I
free.
don't think.
For
Well,
free, you
like
can't get in
it.
there.
I think for a front row ticket, like for all the amenity, like everything,
Mm,
is like $20,000 to $30,000.
yeah.
If I'm not
That's a
mistaken,
salary for people.
yeah, if I'm not mistaken, BDE Brandon does everything. He did a video last year, or it might have been this year. It costed him $20,000 to
Yeah.
sit like in the third or fourth row of Elimination Chamber whenever they did the heel turn.
That ain't even cool.
$20,000? I could buy four of my trucks with that.
Dude, it's not even just the tickets. Blake, how much did you pay for that belt you got in the background?
But that's Ty's belt. I think
Or whoever?
One
he paid 100. I
one
thought it was
thirty with everything included,
I
delivery and
think
all.
I think now that belt probably go for like $400.
Probably. Yep.
I saw a TikTok dude bought the old spinner belt for like I think it came out to I want to say 180 with everything. He went on the site and it was $500, $600. The
That's
same belt.
ridiculous. It private equity.
Mm-hmm.
They just keep buying everything up and then like pretty much create monopolies and nobody's stopping them. But that's whatever. It's happening in every sport too. Is the
Yeah.
worst part.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little throwback for y'all I was looking at earlier. So obviously we were just talking about how expensive belts are, and they are. Um, and I think like the most is $500-$600 now, right?
I mean,
Mm.
Well,
Well,
but
not the
there's some of
most.
them
Probably not the
collectors.
most. I'm gonna say
Hang
that.
not
on,
not
right?
not the commemorative belts,
Yeah, I'm
right?
gonna say not the most. I think
Hang on, I
them
got
belts
you
for
right
each
now.
city probably go for like 600.
On the official WWE site to buy the WWE Undisputed Championship right now is $600.
I'm gonna see if my buddy Jamari, he's coming down to watch WrestleMania with us this weekend, if he can bring his World Heavyweight Champion replica belt.
It's bad. It's with everything. Literally with everything. It's bad.
Are you gonna give your money to the poor wrestling families in need fund, or the I'm sorry Saudi Arabia?
He cooked fun. He definitely cooked fun with that. He killed him.
Yeah.
He did.
He killed him. And y'all saw Roman use that in his little package on Monday.
His little package was good too.
Yeah. It was better than oh. Let's just get on to the
Let's
Come
get on
on,
to night
Blake,
two.
hurry
let's get
up,
on to
bro.
night two. Let's get on to night two. I don't know. I don't know what Ty got going on. I don't know what.
The tribal meat. All right, let's get on to night two,
Okay,
bro.
all right. Night two opener. We got Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar.
I'm more of
One,
Vince, but I respect it.
2, 3. Brock
Over.
Lesnar.
Q1, let's talk about
I
it.
changed my mind. Look, last time we talked, I said Oba. Yes.
I'm gonna let y'all talk, and then I'm gonna go from there because I don't, dude.
Last time we
I'm
talked,
hung
I
up.
said. Last time we talked,
Q1, I
I said
understand where
Oba.
you're coming from.
You feel what I'm saying? But after some, you know what I'm saying,
I
some
know, but
conversation with my guys here, you know what I'm saying. I've changed. I think they're gonna let Brock win, and it sucks. I want Oba to win. If Oba wins, I'm joyous. I'm jubilant if Oba wins. But I think Brock's gonna win the match. Brock has a reputation. You know what I'm saying? He's got a
he
reputation.
does he does have that reputation.
He's got a reputation.
Death, taxes, and Brock Lesnar's gonna beat your favorite black superstar.
That's just the truth. Brock is taking out so many of
All
my
right, Blake, what's
brothers.
your reasoning?
Because he's hot
Yeah.
and he's really popular. Anyway, Oba Femi, I very rarely watch NXT, but when I did, I would catch Oba Femi. The triple threat match was really good. The Oh my god, it was him and I think they're both released now. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Dijak.
Dijak, and the other fella. I don't remember what the other
Oh,
fella's name was.
in the triple threat.
Yes, that was a banger. I remember watching that. I mean, any match I've seen of his in NXT was really good. Then he comes to the main roster, and it's like, okay, we got somebody to work with that's not Brock.
Mm.
And then Brock comes back, and it's like, well, there can only be one. Now, for Keywan's reason, and I understand, he has a reputation. But I'm hoping they do the right thing.
Yeah.
The time will tell.
Okay, now I'm gonna make my prediction, but I also want to follow it up with why I do believe so. Okay, I'm gonna go over because I have made it make sense in my head with the whole Gunther thing and the whole favor. We obviously all believe that the favor is probably Brock Lesnar, right? Okay. I think the story can be built about Gunther putting an old dog down. You couldn't beat Oba, Brock. You couldn't beat Oba. You need to go home, Brock. That's like the whole deal, right? Because again, if Brock wins, you could still do the favor. I just think if you're a smart booker, and I do think Triple H is, I think he's just kind of got his hands tied these days.
Yeah.
If you are a smart booker, Oba wins here. I'm going Oba.
It's funny. It's funny, y'all, because we literally hopped on here last Friday night, and gave our predictions. I had Oba winning, and they had Brock winning. We flipped. I had predicted Brock, and now they're predicting Oba.
Come on,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? And it's tough. I personally think, like, you know what I'm saying? The conversation of who should win versus who I think gonna win is two different conversations. Because I'm right with y'all. I think Obafemi's got to go over. This is the next big thing, no pun intended. Next big thing in WWE. You know what I'm saying? Paul Heyman said it on Raw. Nobody's connected with the fans as quickly and as greatly as Obafemi has since his debut at Royal Rumble. And the first hour of WrestleMania is on ESPN. And what better way to do that than to introduce who's going to be the next top guy in this guy, Obafemi? Ty, your hands raised. What's
Have
up?
but take him out. Say, hey, this is him. This is him now.
Yes.
Watch this guy. Whenever
Yeah.
he comes on, he's a big deal. That's what they should do.
Exactly.
You said nobody has had that much support. I got a name that's going to make everybody real sad, but there is one other guy I can remember. Finn Balor pre-shoulder injury. All right, let's get to the next match.
Before we go any further, this is what I was looking at. We were talking about the cost of belts.
Yeah.
Well, let me refer to you to the cost of belts here. This is a wrestling magazine from 2009. It says right here that the Spinner WWE belt costed deluxe was $499, but the adult size replica was $369. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how much belts were then. But just so y'all are here and it makes y'all nostalgic and whatnot, look at the belts that were there that year.
Oh my! Look at that. Look at that.
This is 2009. This is post WrestleMania 25.
Yeah.
Banger. Such good magazines.
Feel old.
Yeah. Yeah, I got them on my toilet to watch now. But this is the cover. The next WWE champion.
Oh man. I remember that. I think I remember that magazine coming out. I remember the cover.
We got plenty of them. I'm going to try to find a subscription to Pro Wrestling Illustrated or something like that and start reading them again. Anyway.
All right, let's start night 2.
All right. The second match for night 2, we got the IC ladder match with Penta, Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio. 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio.
Jelly roll. Okay, Penta.
Blake, you got somebody? You don't know.
Only go. No. I said Penta, but.
Oh.
Yeah.
I only told the guy
I need a favor. WrestleMania tickets.
Oh.
Oh.
That Fent music. All right.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think this is one of them pick me matches. We don't know who's gonna win. It's a ladder match. Nobody's gonna get pinned.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it could be. I think Penta's a safe option, but it could be
Mm,
anybody.
yeah. I was leaning Rusev, but Rusev on Raw made me think that he's not gonna win this match anymore.
God, I would love to see that.
I think a Rusev
it
match would
would
be
be
fire.
so good if Rusev could win the Intercontinental belt on Rusev Day. That would be a banger.
Hmm.
Rusev Motel. Rusev Machka.
What we got next on the docket?
All right, next we got the next match we have is the WWE Women's Championship match: Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley. I said her name wrong probably, but 1, 2, 3.
Jade
Jade
Cargill.
Jelly
Cargill.
roll.
All right, I had enough of this Jelly Roll stuff.
Okay, Rhea Ripley.
We don't want to see
I'm being
Jelly
honest.
Belly.
You gotta. Hey, look. You lucky I didn't say another female celebrity here because it's very liable. But honestly, the reason I got Rhea, I think that I think it's going to come down to a business decision for TKO. I think the women's division SmackDown has suffered severely, and as much as I think storyline wise it would be better to save that faction and hold off for the Bianca feud, I don't think TKO is going to do that. I think that it's more of a business decision of we need eyes on SmackDown now. Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. I'm going Jade. I think you touched on it a little bit. I think this faction with her, B-Fab, and Mitchin, if they lose to Rhea on their first match together, well, I know it's not a tag match, but their first match together, it's over. They're done. Like B-Fab and Mitchin would be released in a couple months if they lose this match. You know? And I think, like you said, it ultimately is important for Jade's eventual feud with Bianca. I think the way to save Jade's title run is to move some of them ladies from the tag division.
I agree.
Move from the tag division. Jade just squashed Io last Friday. Just whooped her.
I don't. I don't know if Ari Emanuel thinks like us.
Yeah, we know you don't. Look at the main event of night one. We know you don't think like us. Don't even say you don't think. You know. You're disrespecting yourself. You're disrespecting me when you say you don't think you don't think he thinks like me. I know he don't think like me.
Hey, Pat McAfee's the next Sylvester Stallone, buddy.
Yeah.
That's the next Italian
You gotta
stallion.
be stopped. You gotta be stopped. Blake, you had something to
Just,
say?
No, I'll just fixing my camera. I think Jade should win though. I think.
I agree, but I kind of like Q1 said earlier. I agree, but I don't think they're gonna do that. I just
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. A combo of who should win versus who will win. I understand.
Yeah.
Especially being as they just released the Borderlands pack for WWE 2K19, 2K26.
And guess who's in it?
Hmm.
This is my
Well, that's
Next,
I know. I know this match is not on the card, but I'm gonna talk about it just because Io's been involved in this feud, but we're not getting an Io versus Asuka match in this WrestleMania. Matter of fact, Io's not even having a match.
sad EO emote.
Not even the fact that Io might be bump it. Y'all can disagree. I think Io the best on the roster. Best
I
woman on
don't
the
disagree.
roster.
Actually no. Charlotte Flair's still alive. But yeah, she's a
Oh,
close
bro.
second.
Oh my goodness. But my thing is, man, Io, you can say which I think Io might have the best two matches from 2025. She
but she
might
does.
she might be in the best two matches. The triple threat last year at WrestleMania and the Evolution match against Rhea. So
I'll
I guess Rhea got the best two matches too. But
I'll give you this. She's probably been the best over the last year.
mm,
I think 2025 was Rhea. No, excuse me. I think 2025 was EO. I think 2024 was Rhea.
Mm.
And brother, if you disagree, I think Charlotte dominated for a long time. Like Charlotte still to this day has what I think is the greatest women's match of all time, which is I love Io and Rhea, but Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 39 is probably the greatest women's match I've ever watched. It is so good. Hey, there's a Ric Flair's daughter puts it on. That's all I got to say. God, dude, she's so good. She's so good. Like Io has been better over the last couple recent years, but like all time, bro, Charlotte still got it, dog.
Yeah.
She still got it.
Yeah, she puts on good matches. But my
Even
thing is, she's on the card. She's on the card this year.
and there's a reason for it.
Oh my goodness! You see, hey, you said it. She's in the match room where we're gonna be using the bathroom.
About all hail the queen.
Oh my goodness!
I hate that. Oh,
Why can't we just have good theme music?
Hang on.
You see the Usos guy.
All hail the queen.
Oh no!
I thought that was just playing off of YouTube.
No, dude. That's so weird. I hate that. God. Anyway, Charlotte Flair, greatest of all time. Let's go.
What we got next?
We got the U.S. title match: Sami Zayn versus Trick Willie. 3, 2, 1. Trick Williams.
Trick Williams.
Yeah, Trick Williams. I'm rocking with the lemon pepper steppers on the grandest stage of them all, and Lil Boat with him. Yeah.
I'm about to say I hope Lil Yachty's with him.
Yeah, and Lil Boat with him. I've actually enjoyed what Lil Yachty's been. I've enjoyed Lil Yachty on SmackDown, to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
I think so too.
I'm not.
There's nothing wrong with having celebrity involvement in like lower card matches.
That's
now,
right.
granted, do I want it every match? I mean,
Don't make it the story. Don't make it the entire story. Like, hey, Travis Scott's going to be here to help John Cena, the greatest superstar of all time, that doesn't need anybody else.
I don't know. If it was The Rock, you could have fixed it.
My thing is, bro. I was gonna say the same thing that Ty was saying. I don't mind having a celebrity for like a U.S. title match, cool, but to insert it into the main event it's malpractice as a booker. It is destruction on the grandest stage. WrestleMania is what everything is built towards over the course of the year, and you're throwing in a guy that nobody wants to see and that shouldn't have any place in the story at all.
There should be no more than 2 matches that have that much celebrity involvement. And the fact that we have, I can name 3 right now that have heavy involvement. Again, I like Lil Yachty and all, but Jesus, can we keep it to a limit? Like, I like Speed too, but I don't think Speed should be on a Mania card as first match. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. What a SummerSlam match if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
Like, that match should be a SummerSlam match. So should, like, again, Lil Yachty's cool. I'm cool with that. He's a manager. Why is Pat McAfee in the main event? Anyway, God, continue.
And he's on a graphic. He's on the graphic with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. What?
I'm fine with, because Speed being in a match like that is I feel like that's been like a WrestleMania thing for a long time. Well, I say for a long time. Let's just say like the first ever WrestleMania. Obviously comparing Mr. T to Speed is kind of wild, but that's celebrity involvement, and I feel like every Mania's had at least one celebrity. But like Ty said, I don't think it should be like, hey, first match of the night, celebrity. Wait, the main event of night 1 also celebrity. Mm-hmm. The opener for not the opener, but one of the matches of night 2, celebrity. It's just too much celebrity involvement, right?
Yeah,
I agree.
I think the speed thing too is like it's money. That first hour was on ESPN.
No, yeah. I think he's doing a great job,
Yeah.
but don't make it the whole storyline of something that's already been cooking. Now, if obviously me and Ty were talking about Pete Rose earlier, but if there's like a long time
Mm.
thing with somebody like attacking Speed or Danhausen doing stuff with Speed, that's fine. That's money.
And you know
I
what?
just think.
Go ahead. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, go
No,
on.
go ahead. Go ahead. You good?
I just I like it, but again, it's like I don't think the ESPN partnership's lasted much longer. Like I give it 2 years
Yeah,
max,
for
genuinely.
sure.
I think it has been
For sure.
way worse than ESPN anticipated. And the reason that is because your audiences there are different. Like most wrestling fans, at least I think, understand that it is fiction. They
Mm.
understand this is a storytelling device. Whereas sports fans understand that the stories there are authentic and created so organically that nobody can write them.
Mm.
You have two separate audiences there. Whereas a football guy might not even care about the story; they'll watch Georgia tear ass up 56-3. A wrestling fan will not watch a squash match that doesn't have story behind it. They'll just like think it's terrible. So it's like I think you have two different audiences there that you're selling to, and it was never going to work.
Mm.
Like, go ahead.
To go to that point as well, I mean, I've been an ESPN merge hater from the get-go because we already talked about ticket prices, right? It was already a struggle to get people to pay money for pay-per-views back in the day. So the fact that they're charging $30 a month
Mm.
just to watch these pay-per-views, and I don't think they've proved me wrong, but I don't think there's been a actually good pay-per-view on the ESPN merger. Like not
SummerSlam.
was that?
SummerSlam.
No,
SummerSlam was
no.
Oh,
ESPN.
you're right. Yeah.
WrestlePalooza was Uno. So Royal Rumble.
What did you just say to me about Wrestlepalooza?
It
He
was the
said that
first
that
one.
was first. That was first.
It was Uno.
Oh, you don't remember that?
That was the first one.
You don't remember that?
Oh, I remember
WrestlePalooza.
it all too
Yeah,
well.
that I remember. That
Well,
was it. Was I was confused. Why? I don't know why didn't they have John Cena fight at WrestlePalooza. I don't know why they didn't have to do that.
They did.
No, no, I don't.
They did.
and he
No.
was beaten, victimized, and conquered.
No, no, I don't know. I don't know what y'all talking about. I know the John
But
Cena I
hey,
watched. He wasn't at no. He
Oh,
wasn't at no
you mean
WrestlePalooza.
my goat who tapped out in the middle of a ring like a wuss?
to
Yeah,
that
that
point,
guy.
WrestlePalooza, right? That was Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. They should have switched the belt there if they were going to switch it. Now, think about it this way: Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. When did Randy Orton come back? When did he make his return?
You talking about a few years ago? Or you talking about like just
No, no, no. The most recent return.
I don't know, but you done got me fired up by the John
it was
Cena thing.
it was after Palooza.
But think about that. But that was like September, right?
Yeah.
We've had since then to make a good story for Cody and Randy, and we have Pat McAfee.
Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. Just gotta throw this out here. John Cena whooped Nex's ass, but Gunther's tap out. Whoo, whoo.
Not
Sorry.
gonna work for
Anyway,
me, brother.
not John. Just say no.
That ain't gonna work for you, brother.
Hey, you
You're
can
the
lose the
goat now.
match. You
Just
can
say
lose the
no.
match. How?
And then gonna grin big whenever they show Vince. Get your ass out of the stadium.
If I would never let Cena tap out, I would have let him pass out in like a puddle of blood or something like that, showing that he never gave up. Kind of like Stone Cold, but I
Oh
know.
my God! In a puddle of blood,
But
Jesus.
I mean, like the Stone Cold, like
About
if he
20,
just passed out,
20 years
like
late, huh?
if Cena, would you like to see Cena just go out like this?
I want to see him.
Yeah, I
Look,
don't have
look,
to
look.
see him.
The little joint where he so he's fighting and then he held the three up, and then the three just fades, and he's just going to sleep, man. Career's
I
over.
might cry. You know what I'm saying?
Career's
I might
over.
cry.
The
That's
3.
hard. That's hard.
It just fades. It's over with. Versus,
That's hard.
shoot, this thing's
Hey,
starting to hurt. This thing's starting to hurt. Let me get out of this.
that boy grin like your homeboy who's finna snitch in class. Like he smiled like he knew he was finna snitch. Talking about some.
Shoot. This thing hurting.
Now
Cause
watch,
this is my last time on the
now
job.
watch me piss off a generation of wrestling fans.
Yeah, no, dude.
Literally.
Grew up. I live my motto off of never give up.
But it's over.
Just to watch you give up, big homie. Come on.
Tina, I just want you to know I've been giving up every day since December 13th.
Every day. Ain't a single one went by I didn't give up.
Every day. I found something new to give up on.
Oh, I need to get up and eat? I give up.
I ain't eating today.
I ain't eating today.
No.
Matter of fact, I'm going to sit here all day. I ain't getting out of bed. I give up so
You
hard.
sit on the toilet, man, I give up.
I ain't wiping. I give up. Yeah.
I give up. Oh, we didn't talk about this. John Cena's the host. What do we think that's gonna look like?
Dan Alves and John Cena. Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Now Q1's cursed.
Oh,
Ah!
I'm cursed. Oh my goodness.
He's a Hawks fan. He's already cursed. All right, I'm sorry. That was messed up.
Okay, next match because so that's going a little bit too far. We got the Demon Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. 3, 2, 1. Finn Balor. Yep.
Yeah, respectfully, I care more about that lamppost behind you than I do this match, but
yeah,
it's a good lamppost.
Hell yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Did y'all know Finn and Dominic's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, we don't. Finn better not lose. That's
and you know what's crazy? You know how loud the pop would have been if the Demon was what? It was a surprise.
Right. And you know what?
It's almost like it just makes sense.
Bro.
It's almost like Ray should have also been a surprise.
It's almost like trying to sell tickets.
Bro, Ray dodged like Tokyo Drift. He said, "I heard y'all said Gunther was facing me. Not today. I'm going to the ladder match."
Booyaka!
And if it isn't Dominic Mysterio finally beating him at Mania, it's not his retirement match. It's not.
That's right. And I was never intrigued by Gunther retiring John Cena, then AJ Styles, and then settling, in my opinion. I know Ray's a legend, but settling for a Rey Mysterio match?
Absolutely, I agree.
Well,
the saddest part. Go ahead, Blake.
I think I've seen this on a video, so I don't mean to take credit for it. But I think if you're going to turn Dominic face at any point, I think that Gunther should retire Ray, but have Dominic go out there and jump on Gunther after the fact, saying, "Hey, you're taking it too far, buddy."
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that considering he slapped Ray on Thanksgiving.
Well, I mean, Triple H and Randy Orton made up after he broke into his house and Randy kissed his wife.
Who didn't make up? Everybody makes up.
I was about to say. I think fair enough.
I think the Ray's final match got to be against Dom.
I agree.
I think not doing that. That's the easiest layup. It's the easiest layup for WWE, and if they mess that up, we truly are doomed. More than we are.
It would also be pretty cool if Dom won the Money in the Bank this year.
And beat who? Cody? Cody not gonna be champion.
I don't give a damn who Dominic cashes in on. Any one of them. Look, guys, we got to remember, he may not be as good as the guy in ring, but this is our Eddie. This is our Eddie Guerrero. Like, he's only going to get better.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I've said it a million times, y'all, but I'll say it again. After WrestleMania 39, they must have just told Dude to stop wrestling good. Mm-hmm. Because, oh my, he is good. Like, he is good in the ring. It's just, he has to wrestle like a heel. If he's not wrestling like a heel, like Eddie Guerrero, He's generic babyface number 35 on the roster. That's why he has to be heel. It's the same reason Cody hasn't been interesting since the chase. If you have a babyface story, there has to be a chase. Once the chase is over, babyfaces suck. That's how wrestling has always worked.
Yeah.
CM Punk's a great example of that. Like, the title reign's good, but also it's like the chase isn't there anymore. Like, okay, when's he gonna lose to Roman again? That's kind of, I think, everybody's spoiler alert. Yeah, like, I feel like that's kind of where everybody's leaning. They're like, it's over with.
So on that note, I know Ty kind of just, I guess he just gave his pick. We got the World Heavyweight Championship match, main event of night 2, Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. 1, 2, 3. I got CM Punk, y'all. Y'all put y'all ones up. I got Punk winning. I think Punk's gonna win. I think.
but for that,
Yeah.
I was going to give you what should happen.
Yeah,
but we're going.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Not one.
he puts the one up, then puts on his best in the world cap.
Not one.
Put my one up in my pocket.
Pat McAfee in the ring. Jelly Roll on the outside. Ass whoop. Pat McAfee in the ring. Cody, crossroad. Randy Orton gets up RKO. Fake out, crossroad. 1, 2. If you smell what the final boss is cooking. Rock bottom. Randy wins the 15. Night 2. We got Roman Punk. Roman is in control. Final boss. He at it again. He picks CM Punk up by the head. And then he rock bottom Roman. Throws Punk over. 1, 2, 3. Raw after Mania. Punk comes out. I am Mr. TKO. The hell with you people. I just want to check. I'm sorry, Saudi. End of story.
Oh my goodness. Chills. Man.
It's not going to happen. Lord knows.
That's the only way you save Mania.
Yeah. I'm not lying when I say if you did that, it instantly goes into maybe an S tier Mania. Like, because, again, I would point towards 31. When you set a bar so low that you exceed it by doing slightly above average stuff, not even really that great of stuff, just slightly above average, you can make people think it was an S tier Mania. 31's a perfect example of that. Nothing's absolutely bad, but it's all just kind of good, not great. Right? Like, the only thing that's kind of great is the heist of the century and that match with Roman. Other than that, it's not. It's like, like whatever.
About moments. About moments.
Yeah, but the bar was so low that they exceeded it. I think that right now this year's bar is so low. If Dwayne Johnson showed his face, it would probably be an S tier Mania. Because I do think the matches are going to hit technically. Like, that is one thing people, I think, can commonly agree on, is that every WWE match most of the time nowadays is a good to great technical match. Like, there's really no such thing as bad in-ring work anymore, in my opinion. Like, unless you're LA Knight botching every week. But even then, like, a slight botch doesn't really kill a match. Like, go back and watch old matches. Like, you will see that bad wrestling, Jesus, it exists. And that's why, like, we are very blessed to even have, like, who's the worst wrestler you could name right now? Jinder Mahal, and even that guy could probably go for a 8-minute match. So it's like,
and I hate to say this in the year of 2026, but I would rather watch Jinder Mahal as a WWE champion than have to watch JC Mateo or Joe Cobb. I don't care a lick about.
I can't agree with that. Strictly because I just remember that era of WWE, dude.
I wouldn't want it to happen the way it did, but I wasn't mad that he had the belt. I'm more mad of the fact that Shinsuke did not win it.
Yeah, he held it for,
and he beat Randy for it. Yeah. The booking was just not there. But
Yeah.
hindsight's hindsight's the best because it's 2020, and I still think it was a bad decision to put the bet on him. I really do. Like I think him winning a number one contendership and getting a title shot was already a good enough story that you kind of had. You kind of told the whole point of the story was to show you that SmackDown Live anybody could be champion, right? Like let's all try to remember that best we can. Um, the problem was you didn't have to put the belt on him. Like you could have just had that be the story of hey, Jinder got the opportunity, he lost, but hey, anybody could be number one contender. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, hindsight's 2020. I would have never had the guy win, and if he did, I would have had Randy win it back. Damn, night after if you could.
Yeah, just for the punt, I guess, just for the surprise of Jinder winning it.
I'd have Randy win it back on SmackDown immediately after. Like if you want to do it that bad. But no, he should have never had it that long. I mean, the whole
They
storyline was just foreigner, and like we're so past that in WWE now, where like the whole foreigner act doesn't really work the same way it used to.
they did the same. No, excuse me. They did Christian worse. They let him hold on to it for a night. Then Randy took it, and
Mm.
then if I'm not mistaken, he held it for like 2 or 3 weeks because he disqualified Randy and he got the belt for that reason. And then Randy just beat him again.
I got a call from Randy's mother. All right, I'll stop it there.
Yeah.
God, I love his promos now, dude. Look, Edge may go down in history as the more iconic one. Jesus, man,
He's underrated.
Christian's underrated as hell. He doesn't get it. He gives Edge a damn good run for his money. I think if he had the push Edge had, Christian's the better wrestler. I'll say it now because Edge does not have the promos Christian has, and they're kind of so similar in ring. You can almost say they're like neck and neck. It's just Edge has the more memorable matches.
Well, Edge also has a bad neck. Anyway, what what is that all the matches? I think so.
Yeah, that's all of them. That's all of them. That's all of them. We,
Come
we,
on,
we, we
come
went through
on, Roman.
the whole thing. Roman. Okay, so Roman wins. Roman wins. What are y'all booking for the Raw after Mania?
A save us from Saudi promo. All right. Maybe Roman's gonna come out and go, Saudi, I love you. I'll beat her next year, baby. Um, no, if I'm booking, what do you mean his next rivalry? I'm assuming.
I mean, like, what do you do next? Like, where do you go, Roman as champion? Assuming he's gonna be on the same schedule he's on. Because what do you do? What do you do with the championship if he's not gonna be around as much?
I know what I would personally do,
Mm.
which is probably I would work on building a long term story here. I would get Jay back in shape. I know that sounds like I'm being a dick. I'm
Who's got
just
that?
being honest.
Who's got
He's
that?
got Oos fat as hell now. And if Oos gets back in shape, what I would personally do is have Roman have little, not throwaway rivalries, obviously, but little rivalries for months he can win until around SummerSlam.
Mm.
I think if you build it right, you can have Jay win the belt and people actually like it. Okay? Including me. Yeah. Hey. I'm just saying, as the biggest Jay hater of all time, I call him mid card Jay Uso.
Oh
Okay?
no, that's not his name.
All I'm saying, all I, it's like what's your nickname, main event Jey Uso? What's your government mid card Jey Uso? So it's like,
what's your real name?
what's your real name, mid card Jey Uso? My thing is, I think you can build a proper story with it. I think if you have Jimmy support Roman and then Jay's just like, nah, this ain't the way we do this. This ain't the way this dynasty was built. The way we got on top was being ruthless, and have Roman show itty bitsy parts of heart, like where he's like, maybe he doesn't kick Cody's ass on sight. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he talk again. I think the Punk promo on Monday night's actually building toward what I'm about to say here, which is Jay is going to go, you're letting too much slide. This isn't how we were successful the first time, and he's going to pop Roman. And again, I don't know whether the belt's going to be on the line or not. Personally, I would have it be. I would also have maybe Roman have a slight faction going with Jimmy where he's like, we're like, Jay's like, hey, I'm here now. And I would have Jay cheat to beat Roman, by the way. I would not have him beat Roman clean, have him cheat. And again, I would have Jay just be an asshole at this point, like Crash Out Jay, where he's like, no, you know how you keep a belt? You're dominant. And just have him do ruthless stuff.
I mean, at
And
the end
by
of
the
the
way,
day, that is
go ahead.
Jay's belt.
And you know what? Take it even further. No, that's Seth's belt. Let's be respectful.
Well, like in regards to Roman, it's
The
Jay's
bloodline,
belt,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Roman's is the undisputed.
And again, I wouldn't even give Jay a faction after that. I would just have Jay run rampant on his own being an asshole. Like, have him beat people down to a bloody pulp and all this just to be like, no, he is an intimidating guy. This is a guy who tapped Gunther out, okay? For the love of God, treat him like such if you're going to have him get that push. So that's just a personal one. I would do that, but I get it if somebody else here is like, hey, what? I'm choosing Oba. That's fine. I personally would rather Oba probably beat Randy or Cody because you have a kind of a better built story there. I think Oba and Roman's a Mania match, guys. That's a personal thing. I think we've already seen Cody and Oba. I think Oba and Randy's good, but God, I'm going to sound so disrespectful. Randy's getting older, okay? He's not the same Randy. He's got back issues.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Randy and Oba at Mania. I want to see it at SummerSlam.
I would much this is me. I would rather see Oba and Roman, but that's only if Oba wins and Roman has a shorter reign because he can't have another long reign like he did. And I feel like that would, I ain't gonna say nostalgia vibes, but it would just feel right in my heart if Oba beat Roman like fast. Not fast,
That ain't going to happen.
like fast tracking. Like I think,
Okay.
Oh,
not like a squash, but I'm thinking like, yeah.
Okay, that's
I
what I'm
worded that wrong. I mean like Oba should go over.
Yeah, putting the belt on quick.
If you watched Adam Lumpia's video, he said the King of the Ring final, Dom and Oba. I really like that. I think it's a cool King of the Ring final. Again, I think Dom is going to. I think everybody here is forgetting the pop he got at 41, dude. He is a very lovable heel. Like, he is. The only problem is they haven't built him very well, and WWE moves so fast now that if you don't see a guy for 3 weeks, you start thinking he's losing momentum. Here's the real truth, guys. If they bring Dom back for 2 weeks, you're back in love with him. The guy's that good. He really is. I think Dom is, because again, Oba, and Brian, all these guys are your spotlight for the future. Who's your real, true dark horse who nobody's giving credit to? Who's going to be one of the better world champions? Dominic Mysterio, easily, in my opinion. Nobody's showing him any love right now because of obviously how talented everybody is. Take my word for it. When Dom gets that belt, there will be a rejuvenation in WWE, sort of like there will be a eyes on the product. And he can still be a heel. He can just be a likable one. Like Eddie was never a true baby face. He always still cheated. Like you could do that with Dom, and he should always I think him being paired with women is just hilarious. I don't know when I would ever stop that, but Jesus, it's funny. It really Liv Morgan did that podcast with Chris Van Vliet the other day. I don't know if anybody watched it, but she was like, "Oh, well, that we're seeing a resurgence of couples in WWE, like on-screen couple," and I think she's right, and I like it. Like it's weird. Dom should never not have a woman by his side that's cheating to help him win.
I think that.
Screw it. Make it be Roxy or Raquel.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Judgment Day got to end though.
Yeah, Judgment Day's got to end. Raw at the Mania. Raw at the Mania. Let's go ahead and kill it. For sure.
I'll make another prediction. Once it does end, JD McDonough's gone.
Yeah.
Either he's in NXT or he gone.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, guys. He's not a cultivating character. Like WWE is a place of, if you're given what's the famous quote? If you're given 15 seconds, you better make every single second the most entertaining you got. And that's his problem. Is he's one of those that will complain about time, but it's like, okay, well, if I gave you 30 minutes, what would you do, JD?
Right.
So, no shade to the guy, but it's like that's what separates MJF from Dragon Lee. They both may be great in ring, but I know which one I'm probably going to tune in to see for a main event match.
So, I guess to move over to the other championship. If Randy wins the championship, who should be the one to take it off him? I know you said Oba, Ty, but Blake, what you thinking? What y'all thinking?
Oba or Trick. I like Trick as well. I say go crazy with title changes this year.
I think.
Yeah,
I think Jacob Price should be. His next feud should be a title feud.
I didn't think about that. Yeah.
I think his next feud should be a title feud. I don't think he's ever competed for a world title yet.
Well, unfortunately, we got to get past Jelly Roll and Cody and Pat McAfee and Randy.
Yeah, unfortunately, we got to get past that.
After that, we can have a ball. Oh my God, we're gonna have to sit through that match. Oh my!
Backlash. Might be to miss that one.
I hope they boo. I hope they boo it out of the damn stadium, dude.
Yeah.
I hope they boo it so hard nobody gets any love.
Might be able to miss that one. Not gonna lie.
Don't even cheer Randy, dude. Opposite of Backlash France, where they just boo everything. They don't cheer anything.
Hey, is it Backlash gonna be? Is it gonna be in Tampa this year?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Please boo. Please boo.
He said, please boo.
Please boo.
But yeah.
So we going Q1.
When is well, we'll see what TKO talking about, dude, because these tickets.
We might be able to afford the nosebleeds.
Maybe.
Well, I'm booked for a match now.
You
SummerSlam weekend in Minneapolis.
Oh, we'll just be your managers then.
No, we'll have a cool entrance or something with y'all three. We're like y'all carry me on like an Egyptian chair or something down to the ring. I'm supposed to be facing CM Punk.
Oh man.
Well, I'm thinking maybe a Saudi themed entrance.
Oh no. In Minnesota?
I mean, we're poking fun at the guy.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I mean?
But I think that's all we got. Are all hearts and minds clear before we close this thing?
John Cena gave up. My heart will never be clear, but I think it's as clear as it's going to get tonight. I mean, there will always be a darkness.
Oh my goodness.
My children are going to ask, Father, why are you always so sad? And I'm going to go, son, you know that guy you read about in your history books who saved America from a Cold War, John Cena? Yeah, I watched that man give up.
Mm-hmm.
Not once. Hell, not even twice. Twice in front of children. 3 times.
Oh my gosh. I was at work. I was at work and I watched his entrance and I legit had a tear rolling down my face. Just one singular tear.
Was it after or before he lost?
It was the entrance because I knew this. Like I knew what happened after this.
He was cooked.
He tapped out after this.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is when I was watching WrestleMania 39 back, I'm like, I don't remember it ever being that bad. Like I feel like the kids walked off. Y'all, it's so bad. He literally talks to every single one of them before going out to the ring.
High five.
John, just don't do that. Twin. Just don't do that.
John, hold that thought, please.
Yeah, do the high fives after the match because they are not gonna like what's gonna go down.
Yeah, at all. I think some kid yelled out, "You better win!" before he took off. That kid was heavily disappointed. Go back and watch the entrance. You better win. No,
Brock's lucky one of them kids didn't up it on him because, dude, I ain't never seen more hatred in a child's eyes till that day. Which, by the way, fair play, dude. You fight your whole life. to get to meet your hero John Cena. And how does he repay you? Getting his ass whooped on one of the biggest stages of wrestling that year. Thanks, John.
Why did he?
By somebody from Atlanta.
Why did he bring? Why did he bring the kids out for a loss? I understand WrestleMania, but why? Meet them in
The world
backstage.
may never know.
Meet them backstage after the match or before the match. You brought them out thinking, oh, bet Cena might win because he's got the kids out here. No, dude.
I bet Triple H is probably in Gorilla like, y'all watch this.
Dude, I don't even think Cena kicked out of a. I don't even think he had one near fall in that match. He just got pinned.
What do do?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
This is our go. Not mine. Mine goes by the Heartbreak Kid.
Oh Lord.
The lunch break kids.
Lunch break kid. Man.
As Jim Ross would say, nobody's more prepared in big matches at WrestleMania than Shawn Michaels. Nobody. You tell me anybody else who makes Vince McMahon look like an all-timer. I'll wait.
Hulk Hogan. Anyway, guys.
That's disrespectful. Shawn Michaels goes out there and makes a broomstick look like Bret Hart, and you got the gall to say Hogan.
Oh no.
Well, guess what? That don't work for me, brother.
It ain't gonna work for me, brother.
Man, I'm sorry, y'all. That's it. That's all we got for the Mania preview episode. We're gonna be back on here again after Mania. We'll probably post some reactions to Mania. We won't be together this year watching Mania, so I'm gonna have to watch it from my sanctuary. I think they're gonna get together and watch it. So we'll probably have a compilation of us watching it and our reaction to Mania. Hopefully Dwayne comes back. If Dwayne comes back, the video gonna be fire. We're gonna go viral. But if Dwayne don't come back, it's just gonna be us looking at a screen, kind of how we're doing now. But this is Wrestleboyz, boys, man. Until next time, we out of here. Yeah.